Everything is interwoven in the spirit of nature. Animals and humans share a special bond that defines how we interact with each other. This means that we also share another thing: diseases. According to the CDC, more than 6 out of 10 known diseases spread from animals to humans. Understanding the origins of these diseases and learning to prevent them is at the forefront of veterinary medicine.
When the general public thinks about veterinary medicine, they usually think about veterinarians clinically treating their dogs and cats and horses and cows. And the veterinary program goes so much deeper and broader than all of those things. We do those things and we do them well. But did you know we have over 30 different veterinary specialties? Things like orthopedic surgery and ophthalmology and animal behavior, nutrition, and zoo and wildlife medicine. And then we're a big part of how food gets on our plates at home. And that might be by taking care of cattle, by taking care of poultry, by helping with our dairy products, but it also does things that you might not even have thought about. For example, we're involved with aquaculture and fish and shrimp, or helping take care of the bees that pollinate all of our food products. So veterinarians are involved in so many different ways outside of the traditional clinical care. And then from a biomedical research perspective, super involved with the next treatments, the next innovation of helping animals in human health. Think about stem cells, think about new treatments for cancer, think about ways that we help in biomedical engineering or vaccine development. So there's just a huge variety of areas that veterinarians are involved with the general public probably isn't even aware of.
Veterinarians are involved in zoonotic diseases in many ways. We are classically trained in multi-species approaches, so we very much think about diseases that would move from one species to another. Diseases that move between different animal species or diseases that move from animals to people are very much important to our training and our curriculum in veterinary medicine. The zoonotic diseases that are most familiar to people include rabies, plague, West Nile virus, Zika virus, and a lot of the emerging diseases and pandemic threats. In particular, also zoonotic diseases. And they can have a whole range of implications for people. They can cause everything from mild disease, very sporadic disease, to very severe illness in humans, lethal illness in humans, and even cause pandemics of all kinds of scales.
The health and well-being of our pets is important, but veterinary medicine goes far beyond just treating sick animals. Veterinary research is helping the world address global health issues from cancer to pandemics and is working to provide a new integrated model for addressing these issues.
As a molecular biologist and a developmental biologist, my lab works on trying to understand how cells and tissues form in a developing organism. And so it's really important to understand how these things happen in non-disease states so that we can understand what's going wrong in disease states. And therefore, we have to understand the basic mechanisms of biological processes to know how to fix them.
I think the most important thing to realize when we think about veterinary medicine and human medicine, that really it's one medicine. We're not that different from the species I treat, so we're not that different from a dog. We're not that different from a cat when it comes to biology, when it comes to the diseases we get, and when it comes to the treatments we use. So anything that we could learn in one species, we can readily apply to another. There might be some variations in the biology, some species differences that make maybe how a drug metabolizes different or how a particular surgical procedure is done. But what we learn from one can help the other. Whether it's what I learn in a dog that then can be applied to a person, or whether it's what we learn in people that we take back and apply to my patients.
Veterinarians are crucial for addressing global issues as well as saving the lives of the animals we love. That's why at the UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine, staff are searching and developing new technologies that can improve the lives of both animals and humans while also helping the environment.
The University of California, Davis School of Veterinary Medicine is considered one of the strongest in the world. And that's because of the caliber of the programs that we have and because of the impact that we're having at a state level, at a national level, and internationally. Here in the state of California, we've been set up to oversee the Animal Disaster Network. So we train people and we've got a whole network of programs and facilities and trained specialists that can deal with an oil spill. Last summer, we dealt with an oil spill in Southern California, or wildfires. We have been able to have a huge impact to help the state of California here. But we also work on a national level and an international level, whether that be along the Pacific coast here, in Africa, in Asia, in South America, whether that be with whales or whether that be with gorillas, whether that be in the jungles or whether that be in the cities. We're having a huge impact on the animals. We're training people how to take care of them. We're training the local communities about discovering new diseases, and we're able to really be able to raise the level of animal care and helping people around the world.
To learn more, visit vetmed.ucdavis.edu.